morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are. Welcome back to the Beat Up Plans. We return to the Matter of Madness estate within the darkest dungeon. And seeing that Deadpool has that screen, I so badly want to take out once again an abomination, but it has been a while, but it's not the right call right now. We are going to go out with this team, and why am I going to go out with this team? Well, although I haven't had yet a clear answer from you guys on if we're going to finish up the series and end it at episode 100, hopefully. I mean, that does require us to be successful then. Or if we are going to complete it, this team is still good to take out. Well, why is that? Well, if we want to complete it, we really need to finish up, for instance, finding all these journals. And upgrading all the buildings. I mean, I'm not going to buy out every trinket there is in the game because A, that would cost too much money, and I already just bought the Redful Bandana because plus 20 damage. Can't help it. Love to see that. But yeah, I was concerned. Despite of that, this team is good, and that is because we are need to go into the ruins, most likely in order to find more of those lovely journal excerpts. After all, there is the biggest chance for a bookcase. So that is why I'm going to go with this mission. Besides, this guy's at level 4, brings Virgil up a little bit more to the higher levels, which is something I like. The light is good in the ruins. Good times all around. Hendrik is rocking the Rampart Shield for extra stun chance, plus the Crescendo box for some damage, so that isn't too much deflated. And Sorcerer's Candle with the Cudgel Weight for extra stun chance. Extra Blight and stun chance. Oh, gotta choose the right skills for that though. There we go. And, well, because Dennis is actually in the second position and not doing a lot of stress healing, I am actually going to go with the Book of Sanity. And, well, some accuracy. I'm still not really sure what the second trinket here should be for Virgil. I'm actually considering just knocking this off because the speed is nice and as is its stress debuff, but you know what? Extra dodge chance. Why not? Actually, why take a chance? Extra dodge chance. One. We never use it, but this time we will. For vision. Let's not forget the food. I think I will never live that one down. Not that you guys need to remind me. I mean that I cannot live it down by myself well enough, thank you very much. Actually, we're going into the ruins, so... And we have a plague doctor. Oh, let's not over-prepare. 3 is a bit on the high side, but... This can absolve us from a sin, so let's take 2 of those. And let's bring the torches. Food, torches, shovels, keys. Yep, we're good. Embark. So this is going to be a nice, relaxing medium mission with hopefully finding some journals. So a lot of bookcases I'm going to rummage through. That's mainly the idea here. And hopefully I will soon have your answer and know if on whether or not I am going to go into that darkest dungeon level, the final one in episode 100.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar. Now, foreign.
How is this a medium mission? Seriously? Look at the rooms! Okay, I'm thinking going down here. Let's see here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 16? I may have miscounted there, but that's probably one room skipping. If we go like this, no, we have to backtrack 3. So if we go like this, we have to backtrack the least. So yeah, we're gonna go down here. Down, up, skipping this room that way, and then the least little interactions. This could give us an excerpt as well, I think. So let us see, who do we want? Healing is kind of good, actually. Cove Adventurer and Resilient. Well, Stress Heal is not really that important. Or, Because that... an Holy Eater, that's kind of good in here, so... Armor Tinkerer, Runes Tactician... Wouldn't want to have Runes Tactician, Runes Explorer. This is 20 trends, right? Runes... Tactician, oh, this damage. Damage. Don't want to lose on the Holy Hater, so I guess Hendrik is going to be the unlucky one. Unyielding is good, but I just don't. I will not even try to get him in depth low door areas, so do it like that. 100% disarm chance. That's pretty awesome. What's the others? 80, 80, and 70. Well, the stress is too low to make a good advantage of that. Oh no, I just see that there is already 11 stress on Clarence. Alright, didn't realize. Let's use a shovel for this one. Smash the cabinet. 800 gold. For random vandalism. I hope I have enough torches, man. This is a huge dungeon for a medium. Oh, walked into a trap.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Early Riser, not too bad, versus Unyielding. That's also the one that I wanted to have though, but Early Riser, extra speed isn't bad. Of course it removes the one that I had, like, kinda want to keep that one. I mean, Clutch Hitter, or Precise Striker, yes he does melee skills, but he's not really a damage dealer. And we're not in the Wield, so Wield Scrounger also wasn't that good. Well, that actually makes the choice even easier, the fact that there is a blockage over there.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Oh, don't worry so much. In fact, actually worry more about the food, the torches, man. This is supposedly a medium mission, but it's really on the brink of being a long mission. Alright. Let's start with some stunts. Let's activate Proposed. I could go for another stun, but then we will do Abyssal Artillery? Yeah, I guess so. Trying to remove the stress dealer before she can act. She is dead. Good, and there our repose actually also worked, so we did well.
How quickly the tide turns.
That was not good. We may need to put Dennis in the third position after all. But Clarence doesn't work there very well with the current trinkets that she has. She is dead, right? Yes, she is. Flash of the tail. Alright. We can handle that. 5 damage. You're dead in 2 turns. You get stunned and move to the back. Which doesn't do anything for the gargoyles by my knowledge, but still. I wish I almost had Hound's Harry here. I can't kill him, I should kill him, because that will prevent his damage.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
There you go. Nice crit. Gives at least some stress relief. Lash up the till, alright. Not reordering the party as it was, but I know he has had already a stun resistance, but voila, if we succeed it would be awesome. That means I'm gonna go for damage.
Onslaught. Destroy them all.
Mark this for Dennis. There we go. This guy is dead.
A slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Disease resistance. And that's the only thing the trinket does. Yeah, not that good. Ah, crap. Alright, let's move up. And I think I'm gonna let the light die down a bit. You have the least stress, but if this goes wrong, Hendrik will be so stressed that it will be just as detrimental. Pack contains loot.
Hacks laden with loot are often low on supplies.
I said I would let the light die out, and then what do I do? I immediately turn on the light again. There's a lot of battles ahead of us. Map inside. Holy heck, there's a lot of battles ahead of us. Well, we'll have to see what we can do. Stun the stress. That is the first thing we will do. Run for the old gods, alright, nice dodge. Then we'll try to get him in the third position because that is where he becomes extremely ineffective. But let's use maximum damage. Mark, so that our Houndmaster has a good chance of killing him next turn. There we go. He is basically deactivated because he's going to take damage and then he's going to do a stumbling scratch and after that he's dead. Oh my!
Cannot be left unanswered.
That is a lot of stress. Unfortunately, Dennis did not go quick enough. That is really, really unfortunate. Dagnabbit. Stumbling scratch has a very low accuracy, so it doesn't really matter. Of course, this time it hits, but it doesn't even do a bleed, so... Well, let's at least heal up Clarence. Hit this guy. He is dead anyways. So I guess we're going to heal up a little. As little as it is a heal, and we don't need anything else. In fact, if we just hit this guy again with our maximum shield bash, then they are both dead, so... Can't do anything, but I can get some stress relief by getting the kill this way.
Give them no quarter.
There we go. I feel like I'm playing a little bit more tactically sound than I am not so ill as I was. Am I going to go into this fight with low light? Now I think we have enough torches to permit us a lighting of one or two. Oh shoot! Just off. Possibly should have used the cookie. That takes care of those two at least. Push him backwards because that puts him into bayonet jab territory. Well, Virgil has not been on point with his heals. There's the bayonet jab. Axe blade. Not a nice dodge, but we have two people with some stress. But then again, I always have done this during this whole gameplay out. I have focused a lot on countering stress. Of course, you can try and focus less on that and more on the damage so that you can more or less try to prevent stress that way by preventing the damage coming in and the possible criticals.
Gently.
I however, find it so annoying that if someone gets like the wrong resolve check and becomes abusive, for instance, or just skips turns, that I find the game too aggravating for me to enjoy, and thus I focus on it perhaps more so than what it should. Stun you. Taking, for instance, locking things in like steady, which, well, 10% extra stress resistance. If you think of it, it is not even that good because it's gonna be 2-3 points. It doesn't matter enough versus being sure that your abilities hit.
As
having
a faint hope blossoms.
natural swing or can't remember for the moment the other ability's name, but the one that gives you ranged skills a higher chance to hit.
As the enemy crumbles.
Ooh. We know that one, but this one is pretty darn good. At least that one, and we do need some more money. Just throw this out. And we don't need more money, but we can definitely take it with us. Could take the portraits for the busts. But we also need busts. How's it actually with... We don't have any blockage. I could throw away the shovel, but then see there's a blockage over here. Bit of a tough choice. I don't think this needs to use holy water. I think it's just touching it. Oh, great. Well, that was not good. I'm gonna take a chance here. Awesome. Great peril yields great beauty. And, well...
Finding the stuff
That's
is
the
only
rules
the
I've
first
always
test.
lived by, isn't it?
Now it must be carried home.
Trying to provide some entertainment that way. Are we going to move to this next battle and then light the torches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 corridors in full light. No, we can probably camp out now.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Taking the maximum heal because, well, we kind of need it. Therapy dog, please, because everybody be a bit stressed. Then Hound's Watch to prevent the nighttime ambush. In this case, Dennis is unmistakably needed. And there we go, a little bit more de-stressing. And actually, you know what? De-stress completely. Gives us 1.4. Remove disease. Well, that we don't need, but the 20% resistance to diseases? Who knows? Coping well despite the madness all around. I'm ready for battle, let them come. Our provisions run low, the journey best not last much longer. Yeah, that's because
As the light gains purchase,
of the food.
spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
At least we removed
beyond measure.
one big
Awarded
stress.
to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Let us hope we will have the last. Oh, you need to die. And you're surprised. That's awesome. That means full damage. I don't know if you need to be hit that way, but let's just do it. The highest damage, take it out. If we stun, you will take 5 damage on this round. Yeah, I think this is okay. Let's stun him as well. I think we can kill them this way. There we go, Abyssal Attack. Stun is over, but you are dead before you can act as well as you. Yep, we did well. Axe Blade. Of course that's a crit. We just de-stressed Hendrik like crazy, but immediately, nope. Well, we can just do a little bit of control here. No crits, so no
Their
de-stress.
formation
Moment.
is broken. Maintain the offensive.
And let's hit him already with some delight because he does have protections. You, we will also control. There we go. We won't be able to kill you in time, I believe. So let's... Ooh, he resists the debuff. No, he is dead, actually, thanks to that combined damage. That's awesome. Let's try for... Yep. And that allows us to kill Vendrick for the extra stress relief. Unfortunately, you did not get that there. Ooh.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Finding some trinkets in here. Not that we really need them, and we had them both already, but... And that's actually quite good to find another torch. Nice surprise. Let's make sure we make use of it. I am actually going to throw a plague grenade, despite the fact that it only hits one target, but... This guy, he cannot act. You have too much stress as it is. So let's...
Precision and power.
Throw a crit against it. You know what? A-okay. A-okay.
Obliterated.
Voila. The numbers on our side. Ooh, bump in the night, even missed. Awesome. Why am I doing that? I'm hoping for a crit, just to get some stress relief. There we go.
This expedition at least promises success.
I'm actually still not using the cookies. 75 gold. What is going to be replaced? Not the food. I am so scary of doing this, but I could throw away the shovel as far as I know. And I have to replace it at a certain point. It is 750 gold. I mean, together money will be more worth, but to throw that away that now... Ooh. I gotta chance it. That might be the wrong decision. I full-heartedly understand this. And I take responsibility. Whoa! Now this is the cookie fight. Definite. Light grenade. You don't act. Thank you. Nice crit. Oh, you're just off death. Do I have a chance to stun you? A pretty good one, actually, combined with Cudgel Weight. So let's do this first. That means a dog cookie would be a bit pointless right now. $120 stun resistance. Okay, so that won't work. I was considering guarding, but his attack is an AoE, so that won't help us anything. Nice. Getting some de-stress by crit. Let's lower his protections, and then next round is dog cookie time. And let's lower his damage. Alright. Crushing blow. Well, that's not that crushing. We can handle that. Why am I cooking it up when we're already doing so well? Well, otherwise I'm not going to use them at all, so... I have been told many a times before that I should use them a wee bit more. Hench, I actually am listening to you.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Good money. Good money. But no journal excerpts. Or journal pages, I could also just say, but excerpts being just a piece of it. That would also be a proper use. That's still quite a bit of stress, surprisingly enough. Alright. We're starting to crit a lot. He has not a lot of HP, but enough HP to actually survive that. Unless we add 2 damage. Oh, I thought he had 7 HP. Sorry. Darn it, he had 9. Sorry, misread. Misread. Should not have done that. No, well, lucky I'm stunning, but otherwise he would still been in bayonet jab distance. Now he was back in quarrel. But we do have the Cudgel Weight, which means 200% chance of stunning. And we actually bump him already so low that I think everybody's dead. No, he isn't. Let's correct that mistake. Goodbye. Tons of money.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Yes, we're throwing away the cookie. At least the dog had one. You know, I wasn't like completely hugging them all out.
The light, the promise of safety.
There we go. Good amounts of cash and a few deeds. Don't really need them. Don't want to throw away something else just yet. That sounds actually quite weird of the gargoyle. I do want to hit him with the plague because a gargoyle has 50% protection, so there we go, and that means he's dead. Does not matter what they do. There you go. Debuff him, and
A decisive pummeling.
a good crit for some de-stress on Hendrik finally. Bump in the night. Nice dodge. Mr. Gargoyle is already dead. We don't really need to kill with Dennis, so we're actually going to protect and see if we can get the kills, grant the kills to other people. That's a bit of a shame though. I kind of wanted to hit the one on the back because that Clarence might have killed, but actually that was a dumb attack. Oh well. Kill him this way, never your minds.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Still holding that key for that possible secret room or other nice event. Also interacts with more curios, possibly. Actually, it doesn't because free. Ooh, please? One journal page? Come on. Nope. Sorry, I am giving it my best, but the game does not wish to work with me. Oh, we'll continue our adventuring. We already finished. I thought we would have to do one more. Ooh, I'm glad I continued. Come on. Really? Really? Oh well. We tried.
The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
That's actually not a bad amount of cash, considering. Alright, next. Hendrik at level 5, Virgil at level 5. Curious. You know what I think about that one? Cove Scrounger instead of Wheeled Scrounger. Cove Adventurer, whatever. Apparently they are trying to tell me that they want to go into the cove instead of wandering through the ruins. Well, who am I to say no?
All my life I could feel an insistent gnawing in the back of my mind. It was a yearning, a thirst for discovery that could be neither numbed nor sated.
I actually am hoping for a level 3 so that we can take out these 3 again. Combined with, well, a level 2 Vestal. Oh dear, we are throwing you for the
A
wolves.
sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Because, yowza, level 2 into a level 3 dungeon. Well, you are combined with level 4, so perhaps you might survive. Welcome our newest member to the team. But, seeing her in action, hopefully in the next episode. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.